Report. I don't know what to do, how to do the report.
What kind of report do you want to do?
May I have your employee ID or your information?
11194.
Yes, I am forced into homelessness. I'm trying to flee abuse, and organizations have been lying to me years about housing, and it's a violation of my rights and it's illegal. They're scheming to deliberately to keep me from safety and crisis support and help.
Who's doing that?
I don't know who's the origin of it. I think it's my abuser. He's powerful. But the thing of it is police are denying me law enforcement and aiding and abetting it. There's ample proof. I'm outside right now, and
literally asking you what you need the police to assist you with. So I'm not understanding.
That's part of the abuse, ma'am. That's part. I'm trying to prove it to the FBI that there's a conspiracy to violate my rights.
Okay, ma'am, I'm asking you what you need help with, and you're not giving me a clear answer as to what you need assistance with.
Okay, so let me put it this way. Let's say you date someone and they have scheme to get you outside of your living environment, and then every place you go don't give you services, and he's enforcing that. Would that be wrong for you if it was happening to you? Would you need to report that to the police?
I really can't help you with this. This is a hypothetical scenario. If you have a specific question you need help with, I'm happy to help you. But right now,
I do. I know that there's a lot of people that violate my rights and scams and keep me from my rights, and I'm trying to prove it. So the thing of it is if I'm in a crisis and the domestic, she hung up. I think they're scammers. I don't know if it's really law enforcement. They're monitoring my phone, and my abuser lashes out through these fake people in law enforcement. And these people sit next to me, they wait for me to talk and try to drown me out. You see how he's talking louder? They're stalking. And then they wait for the opportunity when I'm trying to flee to drown me out speaking, like they do in other environments. But stalking is illegal. That's their job, whenever I'm trying to flee, to come over here and drown me out speaking. Yes, I'm just hoping the FBI is monitoring my situation by now. I don't know how to report housing discrimination that's illegal, that my abuser is keeping me from housing and crisis help to flee him. Because everywhere I'm at, it's covering for him. I'm in a domestic violence crisis that it appears that everybody I come in contact with is aiding and abetting.
Has someone hurt you or harmed you?
They did fracture my wrist, trying to keep me from an environment. I was forced outside. But I'm still outside. It happened maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, did you report that incident?
Yes, there was numerous people covering for it, but my safety is still at risk because I'm outside and it's still getting stopped. And everybody I come in contact with is aiding and abetting the abuse.
Do you have a report number for that incident?
I don't know. Can I give you my information? Because like I said, everybody's aiding and abetting it. And police came to get me out of a bathroom from my abuser and then pathologically lied to shut me down. I'm still telling you about the abuse. It's critical because police came to get me out of a bathroom. That's an extreme. And they're blacklisting me from railroad. That was at on the Pike at the I can't think of the name of the place. And then they did it at Starbucks. It's been happening years. They're trying to cut off my food supply.
Got it. So you need to call 211 for services?
But the thing of it is it's putting my safety at risk by everybody covering up for my domestic violence crisis and aiding and abetting it.
Well, you're going to have to get a hold of a lawyer then, ma'am.
Well, who's gonna stop someone from hacking my phone? By con artists hacking my phone, defrauding me out of funds, and pathologically lying to aiding and abetting my abuser everywhere I call, knowing nobody would ever believe my story. Telling me to call the fire department to flee abuse and 211. And is this a police department?
Yes, this is the police.
This is the police, and you want me to call 211 to report I'm in a domestic violence crisis that's dangerous?
Correct.
Okay, and what was your name?
My name is Melanie.
Okay, and who did I call?
You called the police.
What police?
The Long Beach Police.
Okay, do you have an employee ID?
Yes, it's 8160.
Okay, do you think the FBI will ever do anything about this situation? Because it violates my rights and endangers my safety. You think I'll continue to endure this for... I can't, because I'm talking to con artists like you. How am I going to...
Yeah, well then I'll disconnect, that way you can get a hold of them.
How am I going to disconnect if you guys are controlling my phone, keeping me from safety? So this is all these years. Everybody's covering for crimes. aiding and abetting it, playing mind games, narcissistic, hanging up in my face, lashing out for someone. I don't know what that is over there. My phone, it just does its own thing. Maybe it's a truck, a white truck. In the movies, it's typically the FBI. But I see those trucks and it's like crimes being committed. Someone's getting in the path, but you can't see it anyway. It's a minion trying to cover for it, but my camera, you can't see it anyway.